Hi guys, it's Friday, it's freezing cold outside, and the reason this camera is so high is I've got something slightly bigger to show you today, so let's take a look. So I wanted to start off showing you the old tower. So I've taken the top layer off the tower and it's falling apart. And this is the old top, or rather the wizard's tower top that goes on top. So I'm just going to pop that off and quickly pull off these bits here. Should have done this before I started filming. And what I've started working on is this here, an observatory. I need to put my hand up there to show you the details because for some reason this camera likes to wash it all out. So basically it's, well, so if I show you inside from underneath, you'll see it's a series of, well, I cut some semicircular struts. I'm not entirely sure what to call them. But yeah, so, and then I set them up with, and cut them in half and basically set up this ribbing here. Then I cut a few of them there so they go short. They've got some supports, as you can see on the inside there. There's a lot more detailing to do to the outside, but I've tried to make it look like there's panels missing. So where you can see there's not one there, and there's a few missing on the top there, that's a low wall, and so on and so forth. I'm hoping to actually leave those empty. Now, to give you an idea of how it's going to look, I've got one of my little telescopes. Oh, that's going to fall over. We'll just get it to stand up properly. There we go. So there'll be a much bigger telescope sticking out the top there. And maybe some shutters that look like they would close on there. Put that to one side. As you can see here, little men like crossbowmen here can shoot out of the side there, or of course out of the gap here. But yeah, so it's another alternative top to this guy in the background here. Again, there will be a small port for putting ladders through, much like that one you can see in the background. And yeah, it just makes the table look a little bit different. Now I think I'm going with a steampunk sort of telescopes and observatories and that sort of thing. Sort of theme for the table. So this is just another level of adding that cool aesthetic to the table, and making it playable as well. It's a nice big top. It's a little bit bigger than the tower that it's going to sit on. Of course, this tower sits on about another 3 levels, so it's going to be nice and high up on the table as well. And yeah, I was just really chuffed with how it came out. Of course, there's a lot more detailing needs doing. I need to come up with some kind of flooring for it. I'm torn between using planks, like you see over here, and putting some kind of plate flooring in to make it look a little bit more like it's a little bit more steampunk, I guess. So yeah, let me know what you think on that front, whether I should go for sort of half, because these of course are going to be metal plates with rivets on them and all that sort of stuff, and need some plates up there. Whether I should go for more metal plates and keep the whole thing metal, or whether I should go for a mixture of metal plates and the wood, as you can see in the back there. I'm really intrigued to hear what your thoughts are. I think this is going to make a fantastic little vantage point, much like the tower is, for 1, putting treasure in, and 2, shooting out the top of, while also making it possible to hit the guys inside. That's very important. You don't want to have a vantage point where the guys on top can't get sniped off. I think that's all I wanted to cover. Like I say, there's a lot more work to be done to this. There's detailing all around the outside. There's something needs to be done on the bottom edge here to make it look a little bit more substantial. The flooring, and of course the big old telescope that's going to be sticking at the top here. I'm probably going to go for almost the diameter of this this hole here, to be honest, when I build that. It's going to look awesome. I really hate the way that the that this gets blown out on this camera with my lighting, but never mind. Right then, so that's all I wanted to show you guys today. Really happy with the way this came out. It's also really floppy, and you can see that. Again, one of the advantages of building in styrene is once it's glued, it's glued. It's not going anywhere. I mean, I'm being really rough with this, and all it is most most of it is 0.5 mil and 0.25mm styrene. So that should be breaking if it was wood or any other material. He drops and deafens everybody. So yeah, sorry, I've gone off a bit of a random tangent, but let me know what you think about the options I've got for finishing this guy off. Should I go wood, all metal? Anything you think is missing? Any hints? Any tips on how I can do the big old telescope and the supposed to have like closing doors, either going around the top of it or I guess going up to surround the telescope. Basically, there needs to be some way of closing the roof. Is what I'm asking. And I'm not sure which of those two options I'm going to go for at the moment. So, any ideas? Stick them in the comments below. Right then, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.